What's going on, guys? It's your buddy Fresh Cubes here, and I am here with a different type of video. This is going to be my opinion on the top 5 best base locations in ARK Ragnarok. Like I said, this is only opinion based. This is not by any sort of stats or anything which one's the best, but these are my opinions which locations should be used in an ARK PvP Ragnarok server. Right now I am playing PvP with a bunch of my friends on the Aaron's server. If you guys want to see some PvP videos, comment below and tell me that you want PvP videos. That way there I know what to upload and what you guys want. But right now let's get into the top 5 best Ragnarok base locations. So there's a few pros for building your base here. Number 1 is that there's only one land entrance. This is a big bonus if you're playing on a PvP server, mainly because there would only be one way for land dinos to come in. So set up large defense systems like turrets, plant species X, and etc. This is a lifesaver for any upcoming raid. The only things that can get by the defense is flying mounts, so don't forget to set up the defenses near your base as well. This location is also near some resources. There won't be much traveling to try to find that special location to get your better resource. It'll spawn right on the top where your base is located. There is also a water vein here, so you won't need any complex irrigation systems to reach your base. You can build it right next to you without the waste of irrigation pipes to reach the top of the mountain. This base placement is also near a swamp. Swamps have some decent things that spawn like the Caprasuchus, Sarcos. There's some leech blood you can get in there, and there's some more. Won't need to travel long distances to get these mounts. Lastly, the area is flat. The advantages with having a flat area is that it makes the building a lot easier. Won't need to make slopes, ramps, anything like that to make the area evenly placed. You could also see any incoming enemies from certain distances. They won't have any cover to make a surprise sneak attack. Now with some pros, there are some cons with this placement. So the cons are going to be explained by BP21XDM.
Massive cons for this area is it's very large, so that means there's not a lot of cover. So if you have a team of snipers coming up on you in PvP, they can try to take you out from any distance they want, and the only cover you're going to have is your base. It's also near a lot of cave entrances, so that means there's a lot of spiders, scorpions, and you could get a megalomania to attack you at any point in time, and it's also a popular spot. This means you're gonna have to fight for it.
Alright, so with this location there are 3 pros. The first pro is that it's only raidable on 3 sides. For now, this area is only raidable on 3 sides on console due to the fact that you're on the edge of the map, as you guys can see over here. The second pro is that there is no land entry. It puts a nice halt on incoming attackers and their dinos. They would need flying mounts in order to get in. Lastly, it's a pretty flat area for base building, so there's no hassle, connection points, and etc. Here are the cons. Take it away, BP.
So the cons are, there's not a lot of resources close to you. So at some points you're going to need to travel a far bit away from your base. And you need a flyer to access it. So if you don't get a decent level of flyer, you're going to spend a lot of time just roaming bits and pieces away from base just to get its stamina up.
Alright, so with this third location, this is by far one of my favorite locations in Ragnarok. Pros with this area is that it is well hidden. The area where this is hidden from any tribe, the only way to find it is by entering the waterfall. This is also easily defendable as there is only one way in from all mounts. Setting up turrets and plant species X is a must need in this area. Also, it is placed in a relatively safe environment for dinos at least. Nothing spawns here except for coilfish. And this is also a relatively flat environment to build as well. No hassle with any building for any medium-sized base. Now with the cons is going to be explained by BP.
The cons here, there's a very limited space to build. So if you want to have a massive dino army, this is not the place for you. There's very limited resources that spawn in this cave, so you may have to travel a bit via any good dinosaur to get them. Also, As he said, there's one way in, one way out. That means if anyone has a grudge against you in PvP, all they have to do is wait for you to come outside before they can wreck you. Also, it's right next to a spawn zone, so you may also have to fight for this area as much as the other ones.
So next up, just a bit ahead of the last base that we covered, is another hidden location. It's inside this cave. So the pros for this is the area is well hidden from lookouts, so it won't be spotted from up in the air when you're built inside the cave. It's resource rich in this area, so plenty of water, crystals, metal, and abundance near your base. It's also well fortified, no way to enter unless you bust through the entryways that you covered. So if you set up defenses there, here, and there, you should be good. So make sure you put your defenses up there, and if they try to bust through, it'll be smooth sailing for you guys.
Okay, so the cons for this place is you're up north. And up north, it gets cold. And when there's cold, there's a lot of dangerous enemies that are gonna come and try to kill you. You have 3 entries to defend, and if they're not well fortified, again, you will die. There's limited space for dino storage and building, and it's also a popular place, so you may have to fight your way through.
Well, coming up in the last slot for this video is this base location. The pros for this, it's hidden from the outside, so it's good for PvP. If you're trying to stay out of trouble, this is the place for you. It's resource rich in the area where it spawns crystals and metal. It spawns right inside this cave, so you guys are all good with this. It has extremely strong fortification. There's only one way in of the base, so keep the defenses up right there and nothing should be able to pass through. And there's nothing hostile that spawns in this cave. It's safe from anything spawning in the inside, but on the outside though, that's a completely different story, and I'll let BP take over for the cons of this area.
So, first of all, there's no water access, so you're gonna have a long irrigation pipe. You have to build a ramp to gain access, so otherwise you're gonna be flying in and out. There's plenty of dangerous dinos if you're a beginner, but if you're not a beginner, that should not be a problem. And again, as he said, there's only one way in and out.
Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are my opinions for the best base locations in ARK Ragnarok. These, like I say, are solely based off opinion. These aren't actual facts. If you guys really do enjoy this, please like the video, comment, and tell me if you guys want more opinion-based videos like this, and we'll keep it up. So you guys have a great day.